Whistleblower, like within Facebook?
Within Facebook, that claims to have research done that shows that Instagram is a threat to the mental health of young women, and Instagram and Facebook have done nothing to help this problem. How do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about me and AG? We talked about Instagram a few times on here. What do we all think about the mental health of people?
So general? It was young women specifically?
Young women specifically.
Okay. Man, I mean, women have always been targeted in the media. So like social media is not even any different. Like it's like you got to look this way and do all this shit, and then they give us the technology to edit how we look and shit.
Yeah.
And so I can totally understand why that's affecting them because it's like, and then when you think about the quote unquote like models, like the people, role models, my bad, the people look up to, who's on Instagram that you always see? Kim Kardashian,
Baddie,
Nicki Minaj,
Baddie,
like the ones with like the fattest asses and the hourglass body, like it just, that's what is constantly pushed. So like, and it trickles down in your everyday lives too. And then what do? We sit on this podcast and talk about how bad they are. You know what I'm saying?
And I will never stop.
Yeah, so and then it's like, that's what they like. That's what they want.
But like the new Wale song, I don't know if y'all heard it with J. Cole and Cool and Dre. Y'all heard that yet?
I haven't heard it.
Wale's on there. He's like, she got a little butt, so what? Poke it out. Poke it out. Poke it out. It's just.
Nah, I need a fatty. No, I'm just kidding. But I could see how that's just like war on women.
Yeah, no, 1,000%. I couldn't agree with you.
I don't even have to look at any numbers and shit. Like, you know, that shit's affecting them every day.
Yeah, nah, you're right, man. And you know, it's like, so what's the solution, y'all? Like, wait. Bo, what else you gotta say on that?
Man, I'll say this: it's affecting young people just in general.
Yeah,
I think
totally.
God that I'm the last generation like before like social media, because like these young kids, all they knew is like social media growing up. Like kids were like in elementary school with like Instagram and like
that's true.
All this stuff. That shit's so wild. Because for me, Instagram and all that stuff didn't really come until like the beginning of high school for me, since I'm a little bit younger than y'all. So like it affects like both like guys and girls with like self-image, and then you know you have dudes on the gram that are flexing like all this money, and like
it's all that post,
rappers, and they're showing how successful they are and stuff,
yeah.
And like they see like the chicks like gravitating towards them and chicks being in their DMs. So dudes are out here thinking like, damn, like I gotta have that to like get
they're
this kind of
their
girl
persona and everything that they think that would get whatever attention that.
And also like you can like, what was I gonna say? Like you have access to like celebrities and people of influence too. So like maybe like 10 or 20 years ago, like a chick wouldn't like be able to talk to like a Chris Brown or like
that's true,
or like Cristiano Ronaldo, but all she gotta do is just look just good enough and hop in the DMs, and she could be on a flight to like,
or they'll
Italy
find
or something.
you.
That's what I'm saying, because they're going for like the low hanging fruit.
They'll find you.
So I'm not discounting like what it does to like the young girls and like that, but it's like it goes both ways though too. And I feel like it's my fault for spitting. I feel like it's bad.
No, you make an excellent point, because like even what it's doing to the girls, it's doing it to the guys too, because we're romanticizing what women should look like too.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Like we're looking at the same role models they have and be like, my girl gotta look like that. So it's going both ways. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like, I gotta look like that, and we're like, yeah, you better look like that. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's dope that you admit that.
Nah, it's facts.
Oh, it is facts though.
Well, you know, it's crazy, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to act like I'm holier than thou or some shit, but like, I'm gonna say this, and I hope this girl doesn't. You know, I don't give a fuck. She hears this shit.
It's too late now.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to whoever you are. Well, I'm just saying this. I'll try to be as vague as possible. But I've met girls out, downtown. You know, me and AG, we got it in this summer. We definitely did. Anyway, and I met this girl. I met girls in general. And, you know, it's interesting to me once they give me their IG and all that. And I'm going to just say this.
You shoot the DM right away.
You said, did I?
You shoot the DM right away.
Well, I'm going to just say that, like, look. women, do not get it twisted. There are men out here that want substance. I just want, like, really, like, I could give a fuck if you, like, are flexing on the gram. I don't fucking care. I want you to just be like a person that I can talk to on a daily basis, for real. Like, that's, and I feel like, man, it's not.
I'm just fucking with you.
It's just like, that shit is hella overrated. Like, I don't know how many of y'all have met people on the gram, not even just women, just people that you're like, man, you are not who you are in real, like, you're not that in real life, you know? Like, man, you are just not hype to be around. I don't, like, you're not who you pretend to be,
Bro, that's why you gotta be careful of those Tatianas, the Tinderellas, and the Bumbinas, the Bumbinas.
Yeah, you definitely do, man. AG's got stories to tell us all
I was about to
tell one. Well, you know, I think we've all been there, you know? It's like, man, I'm just saying, like, of course, life is hard. Of course, no one is perfect. You're not going to meet someone and they're, like, exactly the highlights of their life all the time. No one is. You know, no one's that. Like for instance, like, I don't know if you've had this, but you go out, you know, see people and shit. They're just like, oh, man, rap. Can you rap right now? Can you rap for me right now? Like, yeah, I could fucking rap, but I don't want to. I'm not trying to do that shit right now. You know, it's like, I'm
not a fucking monkey either.
Yeah, right. Like, I'm not here to just entertain you. Like, calm down. And, like, you know, it's just like that type of shit obviously exists too. You know, like people also have to understand the reality of social media, that you're not just that. You know, you're not that all the time. You're not your highlights. You know, not everybody's happy all the time. Everybody probably posts that they're happy all the time. Yeah, that's just not true either. So yeah, we understand there's limits to that. But, like, man, if you're just a real one, just lean in, bro. lean into that,
bro. But it goes back to what we're talking about at the beginning of, like, this podcast. Is like, it takes courage to be yourself, whether you're a guy or a girl. And I feel like I'll say it again. I feel like if more people were had a little bit more courage to be themselves, they'll find someone who would appreciate them for them. And it's easier said than done. It's easier to talk shit and be like, man, just be yourself. It's easy, da. But it's hard. Yeah. But I feel like it's worth it in the end.
I think you're right, man. 100%. I think you're right. I think life, I've definitely learned that through social media. It's a lot easier that way if you just are you and try, if I feel like I have some political shit to say, I'm gonna fucking say it. Like, you know, like, I just don't care. Like, but it's liberating after a while, you know, because then you see who really rides with you, who doesn't. I've had people, I think we probably have a lot of people unfollow us and shit for the shit we say or do or whatever. Like, shit, we don't give a fuck. It's liberating. Like, you just know, and then you find more real ones that just connect with you, and some people will lean into their difference with you and will talk with you about it and shit. Like, I like that shit. Let's do that. Let's not try to act like we're scared of each other, or, you know, like, shit like that. Like, let's talk, you know. Like, I'm with you, bro, 1,000%. I'd clap, but it's a little far away.
Oh, sorry. But I do want to bring a couple points up.
Let's go.
So, like, I don't know, like, what you said was 100% true. Like, if you ain't got substance, you ain't got shit. But I gotta be attracted to you.
Okay. Oh yeah, facts.
It starts with
self-respect.
It starts with attraction, and I'm sure you guys have gone through this. But you pegged a young lady who's like, she looks amazing, and then you talk to her for 5 minutes, and you're like, I want to blow my brains out. Like, that is the worst shit in the world.
Hey,
worst shit in the world.
Like, my fault for cutting you off. I will say this though, like, a quick little tip that some chicks know it, but a lot don't. Like, it's more than just, like, looks, though. Yeah, it's substance, but I'm talking about in terms of, like, sex appeal and stuff, because, you know, you've had, like, those chicks who are, like, a little bit above average. They're, like, okay, but, like, just the way that they talked and moved and, like, how they, like, commanded the room. You're like, damn, like, there's something about her. Like, just having, like, that aura, and, like, that shit can be developed. So just because you don't look like none of these, like, IG models,
you have a different angle,
that doesn't mean that you're out the game. Like, you can develop, like, other shit about you.
100%, because you come in completely different, and it throws everybody off, and I love that and respect that.
Yes,
but at the same time, there's also, like, chicks that you point out, like, oh, she's just a pretty girl, she's that type of whatever, and then she blows your mind in a different way from all the substance that she's bringing. And I was like, that happens too. And it's just like, it's just interesting out here. Like, but I mean, everybody, it starts with attraction for all of us. But that substance, man, you gotta have like some sort of character, some sort of personality that just makes you unique. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, just hold a conversation. Like we're normal people. Like,
and honestly, to keep it a buck, most people are average out here, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, because people need to go outside more, because like social media will have you like, it'll contort your mind. World, yeah. You'll be thinking like, damn, like there's all these like bad bitches out here, or all these hoes out here looking like that. Like I said, most people are average, so a way to stand out from that is like develop those other skills that you guys are talking about, and then you can stand above the rest, or at least be unique in your own way. So
Wait, so what skills are you talking about? Like
just like for chicks, like a way that like a chick talks to you. Is she like witty? Because some chicks think that they're being funny, but it just comes off as bitchy. But like, you know what I'm talking about?
You're just being mean. Like, that's not even funny. That's fucked up that you're saying right now. Like, I feel you. Yeah. No, there's
you're so sensitive. I'm just playing.
Like nah, that shit was mean. You hurt my feelings. No, I'm just fucking. But at the same time, no, I do feel you though. Like 1,000%. It's like, who are you when we turn the phones? When we put the phones down, who are you? Like, can we really talk? Can we really get along? Because that's really what it comes to. In my experience, like, can we put the shit away and can I enjoy you on a day-to-day basis? Like, can you enjoy me on a day-to-day basis? Like, do you like what I'm about? Do I like what you're about? Do we value the same shit?
Yeah.
Like,
like I said, I don't need a chick to be perfect. I just need her to just be compatible. We need to be compatible with each other. That's all I'm asking for.
Yeah. Have you guys ever met an Instagram chick and was like, damn, I thought you were just like this Instagram chick, but you're actually like the shit?
It's funny that you actually bring that up, because like some of like the models and people who I've worked with, like, they're actually like really like about their shit. Yeah. Because you would just, like what you're saying, you would just look at them and think like, oh,
you're just this type of person. Yeah.
But if you get to like talking to them, like they're actually talking about like, some moves. Like, all right, I'm trying to buy like real estate, or I'm trying to like do whoop de whoop, and I'm like, oh shit,
I got these many things going on at once, and all this, and like just by scrolling Shorty's Instagram, you would have no idea.
That's what I'm saying.
I wish I've had that experience. I don't. I've only had the other way around.
When she's dun-dun-dun-dun.
Where it's just like, I hope you're about something. Oh, you're not.
Yeah.
Like, that sucks. So maybe one day, you know.
Nah, I've met some of those too, but
of course, yeah.
It was like high and by. Yeah.
But, I guess, I mean, obviously I've met girls that like are in fact like dope and have substance, and they're like doing their Instagram shit or whatever, but I haven't had it where like I've only seen a girl on Instagram and then met her outside of Instagram, and then like been like shocked, you know, at like, you know, I just haven't,
or it could be the other way around. I
haven't had that.
Like you meet her in person and you check her Instagram and it's like, why are you like looking like an Instagram thotty when I just had this conversation with you and you're like the deepest fucking person? Like, I've had that happen too. Like, I was like, what? You're like perpetrating something else. Like,
hey, but some people get the same impression from me though. Yeah. Not saying I be perping on the gram. I want to get that shit straight. Some people get to talking crazy. Yeah. But like, it goes back to what Brian was saying. Like, we're different in different facets. Yeah. And like, I'm still a social guy. I'm still more reserved, but I'm not one to go talk about like what I do, like heavy, like, yeah, man, I do X, Y, and Z. I'm the effing man. I make music. I'm hard. I got X, Y, and Z. Like,
that's how I expected this whole interview to go. I thought you were just gonna come here and just talk about how great you are.
But like I'm just like a pretty personable guy. I like talking to people like on a human level. I like hearing about other people. Yeah. To me, I already know about myself. So I'm more interested in the other person.
1,000%.
So then once people find out like I make music or do X, Y, and Z, they're like,
it's a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
It's either a pleasant or an unpleasant surprise, because some people get intimidated by that.
Yes, man. I've had that too.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.